Wood finishing refers to the process of refining or protecting a wooden surface, especially in the production of furniture. Basic wood finishing procedure. Wood finishing starts with sanding either by hand, typically using a sanding block or power sander, scraping, or planing. Imperfections or nail holes on the surface may be filled using wood putty or pores may be filled using wood filler. Often, the wood's color is changed by staining, bleaching, or any of a number of other techniques. Once the wood surface is prepared and stained, the finish is applied. It usually consists of several coats of wax, shellac, drying oil, lacquer, varnish, or paint, and each coat is typically followed by sanding. Finally, the surface may be polished or buffed using steel wool, pumice, rotten stone or other materials, depending on the shine desired. Often, a final coat of wax is applied over the finish to add a degree of protection. French polishing is a finishing method of applying many thin coats of shellac using a rubbing pad, yielding a very fine glossy finish. Ammonia fuming is a traditional process for darkening and enriching the color of white oak. Ammonia fumes react with the natural tannins in the wood and cause it to change colors. The resulting product is known as fumed oak. Types of finishes. There are three major types of finish: evaporative, reactive, coalescing. Wax is an evaporative finish because it is dissolved in turpentine or petroleum distillates to form a soft paste. After these distillates evaporate, a wax residue is left over. Reactive finishes may use solvents such as white spirits and naphtha as a base. Varnishes, linseed oil and tung oil are reactive finishes, meaning they change chemically when they cure, unlike evaporative finishes. This chemical change is typically a polymerization, and the resultant material is less readily dissolved in solvents. Tung oil and linseed oil are reactive finishes that cure by reacting with oxygen, but do not form a film. Water-based finishes generally fall into the coalescing category. Comparison of different clear finishes. Clear finishes are intended to make wood look good and meet the demands to be placed on the finish. Choosing a clear finish for wood involves trade-offs between appearance, protection, durability, safety, requirements for cleaning, and ease of application. The following table compares the characteristics of different clear finishes. Rubbing qualities indicates the ease with which a finish can be manipulated to deliver the finish desired. Shellac should be considered in two different ways. It is used thinned with denatured alcohol as a finish and as a way to manipulate the wood's ability to absorb other finishes. The alcohol evaporates almost immediately to yield a finish that will attach to virtually any surface, even glass, and virtually any other finish can be used over it. One accentuates visual properties due to differences in wood grain. Automated wood finishing methods. Manufacturers who mass-produce products implement automated flatline finish systems. These systems consist of a series of processing stations that may include sanding, dust removal, staining, sealer and top-coat applications. As the name suggests, the primary part shapes are flat. Liquid wood finishes are applied via automated spray guns in an enclosed environment or spray cabin. The material then can enter an oven or be sanded again depending on the manufacturer. Unregistered trademark S setup. The material can also be recycled through the line to apply another coat of finish or continue in a system that adds successive coats depending on the layout of the production line. The systems typically used one of two approaches to production. Hangline approach. In the hangline approach, wood items being finished are hung by carriers or hangers that are attached to a conveyor system that moves the items overhead or above the floor space. The conveyor itself can be ceiling-mounted, wall-mounted or supported by floor mounts. A simple overhead conveyor system can be designed to move wood products through several wood finishing processes in a continuous loop. The hangline approach to automated wood finishing also allows the option of moving items up to warmer air at the ceiling level to speed up drying process. Towline approach. The towline approach to automating wood finishing uses mobile carts that are propelled by conveyors mounted in or on the floor. This approach is useful for moving large, awkward-shaped wood products that are difficult or impossible to lift or hang overhead, such as four-legged wood furniture. The mobile carts used in the tow-line approach can be designed with top plotons that rotate either manually or automatically. The rotating top plotons allow the operator to have easy access to all sides of the wood item throughout the various wood finishing processes such as sanding, painting and sealing. See also, wood stain, refinishing, distressing, Danish oil. References: Fuming white oak. http://www.erkworkshop.co. Difference between lacquer and varnish T39510 HTML, Michael Dresdner. The Wood Finishing Book. Taunton Press. ISBN 1-56158-037-6, Bob Flexner. Understanding Wood Finishing, How to Select and Apply the Right Finish. Rodale Press. ISBN 0-87596-566-0. External links: Shellac application, finishes on antique wood furniture, to refinish or not to refinish, finishing for first-timers, oil finishes, home shop finishes that work.